Welcome to our class this morning. We're going to be focusing on everything in the body, but some of our requests today were to work on the hamstrings as well as some areas that will help with giving you a little relief if you're feeling a little bloated or gassy. And those are things that we can all do when we're working through our body in these different postures. Remember, no matter what you're doing within the class, my golden rule is to always do what only works for you. No one else is living in your body. So be gentle, be kind, and think of every time you return to your class as an assessment. Whether it's your first time or your 100,000th time, you're always assessing, how does it feel different today? So with that goal in mind, remember to focus on your breath. And if there's something that we're doing in the class that doesn't feel like you can do it today or you're not up to it, skip it. It's okay. Remember, there's no prizes, no fluffy animals at the end of a posture. So our goal is simply to be inside your breath. And when you're feeling like there's something that's not working for you today, just close your eyes and concentrate on the sound of your exhale. We're going to start this morning practicing our breath, beginning our breath with the exhale. Our goal is to make the exhale longer than the inhale and to think about the structure of our body so that we have the optimum opportunity for the breath to go in through the body. So I'm going to move back, and with that said, if you have a block or a prop for this, if you struggle with posture, meaning that if you find that you round back like this when you're sitting, get a pillow or a prop, stick it underneath your sitting bones to tilt the pelvis forward. That helps to keep the hips, it allows the hips to open up, but it also helps to stack the shoulders over the hips. And it gives a little more space here for your intestines and the diaphragm. More importantly, you want to be able to get that long breath in. So let's start with our hands on the outside of our ribs this morning. We haven't done this for a while. So if you aren't able to reach the bottom and the sides of your ribs very easy, you could cross your arms and just use your fingertips. So instead of hugging yourself tight, lightly cross over and touch a fingertip to the bottom of the ribs. If you're in public somewhere and you're feeling frustrated, this is another alternative. It looks defensive, but it also can be protective. And this is a way you can bring your attention to your breath. Even though you're observing what's working in the world around you, you do not have to attach to it. So we're going to bring our breath into the lowest part of the lungs. Lengthen your spine first. So think of your body growing up like a plant in the sky. We're going to breathe in as if you were sipping through a straw. See if you can feel the bottom of the ribs expanding out to the side. And the body's full of breath. Sustain it. When it feels like you can't hold it anymore, begin to exhale. Feel the ribs shrinking in toward the vertebrae as you empty your breath. Try it with your eyes closed. Take a breath in. Exhale. When you feel the breath leaving your body, draw your abdomen in to push all the breath out of your body fully and completely before you begin your next inhale. Go at your own pace. Just keep your eyes closed. No matter how long the breath, that's what works for you and your body today. Once the breath is in your body, sustain it until it feels like you're unable to anymore. And then release long, slow, even, and soft. Feel the ribs sinking in toward the spine. Do 3 more just like that. slowly release your hands to your lap when you've finished your final breath. Take a little moment to, again, think of the length of your spine. Journey inside your body. So we're going to keep the eyes closed and just notice any difference in how your body feels now and how it felt when you began. Your choice to stay on your pillow or block or not. We're going to do a little Sufi grind. And again, this is to help warm up the spine. We're starting at the root of the body, opening up and massaging the intestines and your kidneys. So start with your hands lightly on your legs. We're just not holding on. Our whole goal during class is to let go. So roll back. So from the side, you're going to have this curled in spine. So extend it out. Let your chin drop and just hang your head. If you're feeling any tightness between the shoulders, soften it with your exhale. Another breath, releasing everything. And we're going to slide out to one side. You're going to pick the side, we'll do both sides. Lean out as much as you can and take your top shoulder on your breath out. Dip it toward the opposite knee. So the top shoulder is going to roll toward the opposite knee, but with arms are empty. Breath is long and slow, so feel free to open your mouth with your exhale. Breathe in through the nose with your inhale. Take a breath in and slide your chest from one side of the body to the other. When you come to the other side, again, take that top shoulder, roll it toward the knee. Bring out. Curl back. Take a breath in, slide out to the side, roll the shoulder over the knee, empty your breath. Feels really tight, slide your hand in toward your groin. So at the space right under the hip, press down with the heel of the hand so you feel that opening up the hip joint. Lengthening the chin as you slide from one side to the other. Slide the hand into the groin, press the heel of the hand into the groin, rolling that sitting bone back to the ground, tilting the shoulder toward the knee, modifying as you need to. Your eyes closed, notice where you're feeling that in your hip, in your lower back, anywhere else. Slide out. If you are on the block, I want you to come off of it now just to notice the difference and how it feels on or off the block. You might also want to switch your legs so you don't get too stuck in the same position. We're going to do 2 more rounds in this direction. Your choice, bringing the hand in toward the groin. So if you have a lot of tightness in your lower back or hip, just experiment with this. You're exploring your body. That's all we're doing. Any little thoughts come in of questioning or judging, just let them out with your breath. Go back to the sound of the inhale and the exhale. Keep your mind inside your body, so each time you breathe out, you're imagining the breath carrying any dis-ease or tightness out of your body. Go in the other direction. So just switching. See how soft you can make your body. Take a little time each time the breath leaves your body. Let your body soften and melt a little more. Do 1 more round. As you bring your body back up to center, think about lifting the ribs up. Just drop your shoulders, close your eyes. Take a couple soft breaths. Now bring your fingertips to the side. We'll do a neutral, and then we're going to do one more opening the spine. So hand to the side, bring your palm up. If you're in a chair, just put your hand on the side of the chair. So and your arm is going to slide down the leg of the chair. Bring your hand up next to your head and slide your arm to the back side of your ear. And then reach up high, like someone's pulling on your hand. Make the body as long as you can, with the fingertips touching. Slide the fingers out, lean to the side. Move your head toward the sky. If you see only your arm, lift back up and bring the head to the sky. Remember, it doesn't matter how far you go into the pose. Use the hand that's on the ground to press the sitting bones back into the earth. With your eyes closed, place your tongue behind your teeth and check in and make sure you're not gritting your teeth or wrinkling your forehead. With every breath out, notice that stretch from under the arm all the way down to the side of the hip. Take another breath in. Bring your hand back up into the sky. Looking at your fingertips, follow your hand in line with your shoulder. And turn your palm back to the earth as you exhale. Go to the other side. Turn the palm up. Breathe in. Reach up high. Move your arm to the back side of the ear. Stretch up a little higher. Exhale. Tilt out to the side. Turn your head to the sky. Use the fingertips to keep the sitting bones connected. Stretch out through the upper arm. Again, check in with your face. And with every breath out, imagine any dis-ease pouring down the side of your body and out of your hip. With a long, long exhale. Short inhale. Breathe in. Bring your hand into the sky. Follow it in line with your shoulder. Turn your palm back to the earth as you exhale. Good job. And do one more to each side. So turn the palm up. Breathe in. Reach up. Find that length in the side of your body. Remember, you modify any way you need to. Slide the arm to the back side of the ear. Lean out. Use those fingertips. Tilt your head up. Close the eyes. Keep the sitting bones connected. Hear the sound of your exhale. And then inhale, bring your hand back up into the sky. Follow it in line with your shoulder. Turn your palm back to the earth as you exhale. Other side, palm up. Inhale. Slide the arm back, reach up. Sip in a little more breath. And begin to exhale, just like you're drawing a line across the sky. Fingertips connect the sitting bones. Teeth are away from each other, tongues behind the teeth. Face is nice and soft. Breath is long and slow. One more long breath out. Breathe in, reach your hand into the sky. Looking at your fingertips, follow your hand in line with your shoulder. Turn your palm back to the earth as you exhale. Again, take a little breath, close your eyes. You're checking in to notice what you feel and how your body feels different. Next, we're going to do spinal cord breathing. You're in a chair, you're sitting forward on the chair with your feet flat on the floor. You want to rock back and forth. You want to, again, if you want to prop up with a block or a pillow, that's an option. I'm going to sit on my feet. If you want to try this, it will be uncomfortable in the beginning until you get all the nerve endings open, but it's simply a traditional way of making a bench for yourself. Like a pillow, it tilts your pelvis forward. So if you're on a pillow or a block, you get the same benefit without feeling uncomfortable and being on your feet. So think about the flexion and extension of your tailbone. We're going to be rolling under and curling it back. First version, hands are just going to slide up and down your thighs. We're going to breathe in, look up, and squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Tailbone curls back, look up. Exhale. Chin in, round the spine, tucking the tailbone under. Press back through the spine so you create space between the vertebrae. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And continue. Second variation, open your arms out to the side. So if you can lift the arms and peel them back, squeezing in the shoulder blades, looking up. Exhale. Keep the elbows in line with your shoulders. Try to touch them together, chin to chest. Again, the point of this is to get a little more blood flowing through the lymph nodes. Look up, breathe in. Put a smile on your face. Take it if you don't feel it this morning. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. 3 more. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Lower your arms. And if you're on a block or a prop, come off the prop. Slide your left leg in, extend your right leg. We're going to do another side stretch. So instead of reaching out over the thighs right away, we're going to add one more side stretch before we do stretch to open up the back of the legs. So again, we're just helping to open up and create some space between the organs, get rid of some gravity impacts. So bring one hand forward, like it's going to come straight out into the middle of your room. The other arm's going to come again in line with your shoulder. Turn that palm up. Follow the hand. Reach up. See how this feels different than our first variation. So slide the arm forward. Bring the shoulder toward the thigh. Come over as much as you can. Close your eyes and move the arm up over your head. Tilt your head to the sky. Inhale, bring your hand to the sky. Follow it in line with your shoulder. Turn it back to the earth as you exhale. So each time you repeat a pose, it helps to open the body a little more. So if you have a favorite pose, do it 2 or 3 times during the week, and that will help just let the body feel a little more open. When you're practicing on your own, you don't have to remember the whole class, just pick 1 or 2 poses. We're going to move now into the liver gallbladder channel, so bring the palms up at shoulder height. Breathing in, lace your hands above your head. Reverse the way you normally lace your fingers. Play a trick on your brain. Turn your palms to the sky. Push up high. Keep that length in your body. Take a breath in and turn your chest toward your leg. Look up at the hands. Push a little higher through the heel of the hands if you're able. Hold out on your exhale. Keep gazing at the fingertips as you bring your body out over the thigh. When you come out as far as you can, release your arms. Just let your arms lay like noodles to the side of your leg. Again, close your eyes. Feel the body sinking with your exhale. Open your mouth as you breathe out. Make every breath move in through the nose. Every exhale, if it's really tight, release it through the mouth. Keep scanning through your body, noticing where you're holding on or feeling any tightness. With every breath out, let your body sink a little deeper. Next breath out, let everything sink deep. And keeping your upper body empty, engaging the abdomen, curl the tailbone under, press your spine toward the wall behind you as you roll slowly up through each vertebrae. Bring your head over your shoulder, take a little moment to check in and notice how you're feeling. We're going to switch to the other side. So our goal is not to move through every pose quickly. Instead, we want to let the blood flow into the fascia so our body opens up a little more and nourishes those cells that dehydrate as we age and have other health issues. So again, the arm that's near the leg that's extended is going to be the one that goes straight out to the side. So bring the other arm out, lift the palm up, take a breath in, stretch up, slide the hand straight ahead to the middle of your room. Start rolling your head up toward the hand of the sky. Lean your body out over your leg. When you come out as far as you can, move the arm up over the ear. When you come out as far as you can, just close your eyes and let your exhale take over. Sending any dis-ease down through the leg, out through the hip, out through the fingertips, through your nose, anywhere you can find a space to send out that dis-ease. Inhale, bring your hand back up into the sky. Follow it in line with your shoulder. Exhale as you turn the palm back to the earth. Full breath. Now for our other pose, bringing the arms out, palms up. Bring the hands to the sky. Lace in the way that's opposite your normal way to do this. Turn the palms up to the sky. Push up high. Find that length in your spine. Take a long breath in. Turn your chest toward your leg. Look up at your hands. Press out through the heel of the hands. Fold out with your exhale. Release your upper body. With the eyes closed, lift your chin. Remember, our goal is to keep the torso long. There's no prize if your head touches your knees. Instead, we want to think about releasing, letting the weight of your body sink over the thigh so any dis-ease can flow down the leg and out the end of the heel. One more breath out, let everything go then. Curling under the tailbone, press your spine back. Roll slowly up through each vertebrae, one at a time. Bend your knees when you finish. Walk your heels in, just give yourself a little hug. Feel the sitting bones underneath you. Now we're going to bring the inside of your feet to touch. Open your knees out to the side. And I want you to put your fingertips behind you. Use your fingertips to lift the spine up. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. This may be as much as possible for you today, and that's perfectly cool. Our goal is to keep the spine long. Because when we're sinking in, we're compressing the intestines, the diaphragm, and every time we roll and sink into our body, we're creating a little bit of an opportunity for pollution, stagnation. So keep it long, squeeze in the shoulders, and just look up. Take a breath in, feel the front of your body opening up. Stay here as you like, pulling those elbows in toward each other. This qualifies as a small back bend, which during the winter months, we want to add in as much openness in the front of the body as we can. Helps to retard depression. We don't want to be sunk in so the breath can't get its job done. In that breath, if you want to use the fingertips to lean forward slightly, noticing how that makes a difference in what you're feeling in your thigh and your hips. Close your eyes, check in, and keep your face soft. If you start leaning forward, think about curling your tailbone back, and that will help keep the integrity of your spine instead of rolling down into the pose. And you want to try to keep the space between the ribs and hips. So if you curl the tailbone back, that'll allow you to lean forward once the hips are open. In the first part of this, you're just starting out and your thighs and hips are really tight. Stay with where you are. Imagine there's weight on your knee and the breath is sinking the legs down on the floor. So we're not forcing them, we're just letting the breath do the work. If you're not sure how long to stay, give 5 long exhales. See how your body feels at that point. When you finish the stretch, press back to the spine, come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And lift your right leg up. Breath, we're going to go into our spinal twist. So if it's better for you to extend your left leg to fold the right leg over, that's what our next variation is. If you're able to keep both sitting bones on the ground and fold the foot back, that's just a variation. It's not any difference in the stretch at all. So if you have your right leg over the left, do your best to line your foot up near your knee. We're going to bring your left arm across your body. So if the right leg is up, left arm comes in front of or behind the knee. Bring your right hand close to your tailbone. So if it's out here, again, we tend to sink into the body. Do what you need to for yourself. Use your fingertips or your knuckles. Lengthen your spine. Take a breath in and twist looking over your right shoulder. off. Bring your body back to center and align your spine. Extend your right leg. Switch sides. Bring the left leg over the right. Move your right arm across your body. Place your left hand or knuckle or fingertips near your tailbone. Use the arm to lengthen the spine. Take a breath in and twist looking over your left shoulder. Easing off, come back and align your spine. And repeat it. So again, bring the right leg over the left. Left leg is extended or folded back. No wrong. Just keep the sitting bones connected. Left arm crosses over. Right hand lengthens your spine. Take a breath in and again, close your eyes. Feel the breath opening the body with your exhale. The longer the spine, the more you feel this in the lower abdominal area. So this is really good to help bring out the liver and kidneys. If you're twisting to the right, we're working the digestive tract by bringing the pancreatic juices into the stomach, opening up the liver. And that align the spine. When you're twisting, twist to the right before the left. And that will help to stimulate digestion. You can do this anytime during the day to wake up the body and the spine. Right arm crosses over, left leg just crossed. I switch sides again. Left hand near the tailbone. Take a breath in and twist looking over your left shoulder. Easing off, come back and align your spine. Now, we're going to go against Western philosophy. We're going to fold the foot back toward your hip. The mission with all these movements is to keep the joints lubricated. So we want to keep things moving, the synovial fluid moving through the joints so that they stay nice and healthy instead of cracking and crinkling. Do what feels right for you. If you are at the point where that's it, you're unable to move anymore without feeling discomfort. So our goal is to move into a pose 70%. So if you're able to lean back, maybe you're able to come onto the elbows. Stretch without straining, that's the whole point. When you have your knee lifted and you start to feel that strain, make sure your eyes are closed. When you feel your teeth clenching and your forehead wrinkling, you know you need to ease off a little bit. So press down with the knee, come into the pose, whatever feels right. If you're able to lay all the way back, that's also an option. But wherever you are, as you exhale, pressing the knee down with your breath. I'm not pushing it, I'm pressing with the exhale. Even if your leg is already on the floor, you can still press the knee into the floor with your exhale. Subtle movement, but it will still make an impact. So whether you are still seated on your elbows or all the way back, with each exhale, press the knee down to the floor. I'm going to adjust at different positions to stay where you are, wherever you are right now with your pose. As you exhale, slide the knee in toward the straight leg, just a little bit. As you start feeling this connection of the thigh, the hip, into the lower back, that's what we want. And the eyes are closed and you're just letting your breath release the body. So pressing that knee down or a little bit in. Bring your awareness to how those muscles wrap around the knee, come up from the thigh into the hip and the lower back. pose. Inhale and bring yourself back up. Unwind the leg. Of course, you're modifying if you had some knee injury. Maybe you're skipping this altogether. It's perfectly fine too. We had requests to do the legs, so that's why we're working on these muscles today. So again, I'm just folding the foot back near the hip. Close your eyes as you start to lean back, so your body is being truthful. When your eyes are open, you have a tendency to want to go and do more than you're actually in the position to do at the time. So let your breath be in charge. Come into the pose, whatever feels right for you. See how this side feels different. Just explore how it's different in your body. Press the knee down with your exhale. Ease off with the inhale. At the end of your next exhale, slide the knee in toward the straight leg just a little bit. I'm not forcing anything. If it doesn't want to go today, skip it. Be where your body wants to be. Try to open just a little bit if you're able. Wherever you are, inhale. Bring yourself back to a seated position. Unwind the leg. The breath. Let's do a little for the neck and shoulders while we're here. So we'll give our legs a break. Again, if you want to come onto your pillow again, you're welcome to do that. We'll do the wise owl. We haven't done that for a while. So bring your hands out to the side with your fingers spread wide. This is for the tendons. Slide your arms back into your breath. Lift the bottom of the ribs. Take a breath in. Bring your arms back in line with your shoulders and imagine they are tent stakes. So the fingertips are going to touch the ground, keeping them open and wide, spread open. Lift your chin just a little bit. Now turn your head. Open your eyes and look behind you, like you're trying to see what's happening behind you. Make sure you're not clenching your teeth or wrinkling your forehead or holding your breath. A little smile on your face. Maybe there's someone behind you that you can see. Or imagine the person you would like to see. Bring your head back to center. Release your arms. Close your eyes. Take a little note. Notice how that feels through the neck and shoulders. We're going to go to the other side. So fingertips out. Pull the elbows back. Again, it's just to open up the front of your body. Bring the tent stakes or your fingertips back to the floor. Keep all the fingers spread wide like you're reaching out to the end of your fingertips. Lift the chin a little. Turn your head in the other direction. With the eyes open wide, look over the shoulder. Keep stretching through the fingers. Release your breath. Check in with your face. Bring your head back. Release your arms. It's a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to work in those similar muscles with this variation from the Swallow Opens His Wings series. So we're going to bring our elbows together. If they don't touch, just pretend they do. Remember, your forearms are going to be parallel to the ground. We want to imagine you have a tray of food or snacks on your forearm. We're going to keep your elbows together to the best of your ability and slide your arms to one side. Check and make sure that you didn't spill your food. The tendency is to lift or drop the wrist. So do your best to keep them in line with your elbows. And then you're going to roll the bottom of your hand together. So hands are down. We're going to touch the thumbs. Push through the heel of the hand. Spread the fingers wide, just like you had them before. Lift your chin, look over the other shoulder. Keep pushing through the heel of the hand, so whatever arm is closest to your computer screen right now, press a little more through the heel of that hand, keeping that elbow drawing in toward the other, keeping the elbow and wrist in line with one another, making sure you're breathing. Easing off, release. Take a breath. I'm going to go to the other side. So again, elbows together, slide the arms to the other side, roll the bottom of the hands together, touching the thumbs. So again, from the side, have like a shadow arc bird. Check your alignment, make sure your wrist isn't up or down. Press through the heel of the hands. This is a nice one to do in front of a mirror. You can make funny faces at yourself at the same time. Push a little harder through the heel of the hand that's closest to your screen. Keep the elbows drawing in, fingers spread, push the heel of the hand. Look over the other shoulder. Don't forget to breathe out. Easing off, release. Notice how the shoulders feel different. So this helps to just get rid of a little of that tension we hold on to during the day. Now extend your legs all the way out. Pull your toes back toward your knees. If you have stairs in your home, and if you're a Philadelphian, most likely you do, you could practice putting the ball of the foot on one step and letting the heels sink down. It's a nice way to open the back of the legs if you have really tight Achilles tendon. So it's a good way to stretch and pull that. We're just going to pull the toes back. Use your knuckles near your hips. And simply lift the weight of the spine up off of the glutes. So we're not lifting the body up off the floor. I'm just taking a little bit of compression out of the sitting bones. Point the toes. Roll to the right. Now roll to the left. Hearing a cracking or popping. That's why we're doing this. It can also be a tendon that's flowing over a bone, making that popping noise. As we age, calcium builds up in the joints, so we want to keep them lubricated. So rotate with the toes moving in toward one another, and then go in the other direction. Release. Take a breath. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Inhale. Slide your arms out like you're parting the water. Lace your fingers behind you. Squeeze the shoulders in. Empty your breath. Touch your fingertips to the ground for a moment. So the whole fist is going to come to the ground. Lift the front of your body. Try squeezing your elbows in here. Gaze upward. Push your chest a little more toward the middle of your room. So again, it's this little variation. You could do this in a chair. Again, we're thinking of ways to open the front of the body on these cold, gray days. Now keep the length in the front of your body and try lifting your arms up off the floor. Take a little breath in, point your chin out and start folding from the waist. Point your chin out like you're touching your chin to your toes. When you come out as far as you can, see if you can lift your arms a little higher. Keep the eyes closed so your mind is inside your body. Each time you breathe out, release a little more. Just imagine your legs are hollow tubes. Every breath out is releasing any dis-ease through the hips or out into the heels. Practice releasing any thoughts with your breath. So when there is a thought, send it out of the body with your exhale. Keep the focus on the sound of the exhale. Lowering your arms with your nose and chin. Bring your body up nice and slow. Close your eyes. Take note of how you're feeling, what that stretch felt like for you. Do one more variation of forward fold, lacing the fingers opposite the way you normally do. And playing tricks on the brain. Turn the palms out. Stretch up high. Push up to the heel of your hands. Deep breath in. Bring your hands behind your head. Draw the elbows back. Take a long breath in. Point your chin toward your toes. Fold out on your exhale. Release your hands down toward your leg. Release your shoulders. Soften your upper body. With every breath out, let your body sink a little more. One more breath out. Let everything empty. With your upper body heavy, press your spine back. Roll slowly up through your body, one vertebrae at a time. Close the eyes if you haven't yet. And now bend your knees. Bring your hands to the side and lower your body back to the floor. Keep your knees bent so the whole spine can sink into the earth. Close your eyes. Open your mouth with your exhale. Do 3 long breaths this way. Inventory as your mind scans through your body, noticing any difference in how you're feeling. We go back into the hip and lower back area with our psoas muscle, which is the muscle that's important for balance and for the health of your pelvic area. So we're going to keep our knees bent, extend your right leg up into the sky, and flex your foot. So I'm going to switch positions so you can see what I'm doing. I want your arms close to the side of your body. We're at a 45-degree angle. Palms are facing the floor. With your foot flexed, extend your leg out to the side. I'm leaving this knee bent so that I'm aware of my pelvis staying, or the hip bone staying parallel. The leg's going to come straight out. So if your foot is touching the floor, you are not at a 90-degree angle. It's up and out. At most, it's going to be resting on the thigh or the forearm of your arm underneath. Keep the toes flexed. Use your other hand on this hip bone. Bring the leg back up a little more. And as you start to lean it out, if you feel this hip bone start to roll, that's as far as you go. If you feel your leg shaking, bend your elbow and use your hand to support the leg. You could use a prop, but if you use your body connecting to itself, as the body opens, you can adjust. The block, you hit a certain point, and that's as far as you go. So feel the body softening out a little more with every breath out. And when you come into that place that's comfortable for you, if it's possible, you could extend the left leg, otherwise just leave that knee bent. If the leg is extended, point through your left toe and flex the right foot. Inhale, bring the leg back up to center. Point your toe. Breathe in and lift your right hip up off the ground. So there's a space under your glute. Move the leg over 70 degrees. So point your toe to the line between the ceiling and the wall in your house. And flex your foot like you're pushing the heel into the corner. Turn your head looking over the shoulder. So we have a twist to the spine. You could bring your leg all the way down, but that gets a little bit different. If we leave it up, we're definitely working the sciatic. So that's where the goal is today. Flex to the foot. Make sure those shoulders are soft on the ground. Take a breath in, bring your leg back into the sky. Exhale, lower the heel back to the earth. A moment to let your hips settle in. Try bending that knee. Lift the leg that you just had extended, your right side. And now lift your left leg into the sky. Flex your foot. Place your right hand on the hip bone. Extend the left leg out to the side. Notice where your 70% place is. Remember, if you're shaking violently, you're easing off. Again, use the hand to support the leg or keep the foot flexed. If it's comfortable or possible, extend the right leg. Notice the opening through the hips. Keep pushing through the heel of your left foot. Those shoulders are soft on the ground. Take a couple breaths. Point through your right toe. Keep the left foot flexed. Now bring the left leg back up into the sky. Point the toe. Lift the left hip up off the ground. Move the leg over 70 degrees. Flex the foot. Turn your head. So if the foot's moving to the right, your head is moving to the left. One more breath out. Inhale, bring your leg to center. Exhale, lower the leg back to the floor. Bend your right knee, wrapping your arm around your leg. Give yourself a little squeeze. Now bring the left leg in to join. Again, little hug. We're going to do one more for the lower back and the hips. So bring your hands to the inside of your knee. Reach for the arches of your feet. Move your knees to the outside of your rib cage. With your feet facing the sky and your hands on the inside of the arches, press the knees down on either side of your rib cage. This assimilates a squat, but we're on our back. So you can feel this opening the lower back. Like a dead bug. Never seen one. Easing off, bring your knees back into the middle of your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself one more hug. Rock from side to side. And then with your hands below your knees, rotate your knees around your tailbone. And go in the other direction. Give a nice little massage to our kidneys. Touch the toes to the floor. Extend your legs all the way out. Take a breath and let your our bodies sink deep into the earth. Soften your forehead. With your eyes closed, let your mind scan through your body. Wherever you might be feeling any dis-ease, breathe out. Feel your body sinking a little deeper into the earth, letting it absorb all that you're letting go of. With the outside edges of your shoulders, let them sink back to the floor. Breathe in as if your lungs were in your toes. And as you pull the breath in, imagine it flowing up through your legs, through each vertebrae, every organ in your body, kidneys in the lower back, liver and gallbladder on the right side, spleen, pancreas on the left, lungs, the heart. Move the breath through your neck and shoulders and around your mind, collecting your thoughts. Bring a smile to your face as you erase your breath out of your body. You're sending everything out of your mind, out of your body. Take 3 more long breaths, filling every crevice and cell and joint and muscle and tissue in your body. As you release your breath, feel the abdomen sinking into your spine, like you were trying to staple your abdomen to the floor. And follow the natural rhythm of your breath. Keeping a soft smile on your face, gently lift your right knee into your chest, followed by your left. Giving yourself one more hug. Slowly roll over onto one side. Using your palm near your chest to help yourself up, or bringing yourself to a seated position in any way that feels comfortable for you. As you bring yourself back to that seated position, place your hands in front of your heart. Bring a smile to your face if you've lost it. Those are muscles we need to practice more than any other pose. So pull the breath in through your smile. Feel it expanding every crevice and joint, as if the body has no skin or barrier connecting you with that world around you. As you breathe out, know the breath that you're releasing is being recycled and repurposed for other life forms to make use of. Check in with that space within yourself and know that wherever you are, whatever's happening in the world around you, that space within you is always with you wherever you go. It's that quiet place within you that no one else can enter. As you breathe into that space within, visualize a bright white light moving in through your body, through your breath. Remember, each time you return to your practice, you're enhancing that light that's there to shine out and brighten that path, the journey that you are on. So may that light and beauty within you shine out to your path and enhance the paths of all those who cross yours. Thanks so much for joining me today. Always an honor to be here with you. Namaste. Have a beautiful week. Thanks for being here.